After interviewing some of the more successful people within ACN, we noticed a very definable pattern. And what they said was lacking were two things: a way to automate some reminders to make sure follow-ups happened, and to make sure people could begin learning and using the adaptability to the 4 personality types. So we use our own system that we've been using for almost 20 years for professional salespeople, and we've simplified it and custom configured it just for ACN. It's very simple to use, very simple to learn, and it's a website that runs from any phone, tablet, or computer. So if you would like to, let's say, view your existing contacts, you can simply click on View Your Contacts and you can see them. And let's say you wanted to schedule a phone call reminder for Alan Analytical. You would simply click on his name and go to the little start and stop. In this case, we want a phone call reminder based on style. Now, I myself happen to be a Dolphin, and I know for a fact that my friend Alan Analytical is what you would call an Urchin. So I would go ahead and say I want to just go ahead and schedule a phone call reminder for Alan. Once I do that, it will appear on my open reminders along with some notes on what to do and what to avoid when speaking with Alan. So let's say I go to my open reminders and I want to make my phone calls for the day. And there's Alan Analytical and his phone number, and from my phone I just tap it and it makes the call for me. And I get some notes. Now, because I'm a Dolphin and I'm fast-paced and I'm fun and I'm outgoing, it tells me very quickly slow down and stick to logic, not tell my stories. This guy likes facts. So I'm going to help him thoroughly vet out our business model. If asked a detailed question, if I'm not sure of the answer, I don't want to lose trust because this person wants to get things right. So I'm going to go find out the correct answer, and then I'll follow up with Alan at another time. And it tells me that this person needs both time and space to think. So let's say I make the phone call and I want to acknowledge that I made my phone call. From the drop down, I can say, well, I left him a voicemail, and to be honest, I want another follow-up reminder. So I'm going to click yes. And then I want a second phone call reminder. Today is June 13th. Let's schedule one for maybe the week of the 24th. We'll just go ahead and make it on the 19th. And I'll leave a little note that says, ask if Patty is feeling better, because I knew his wife wasn't doing that well. And then I can click acknowledge, and it takes that one off of my dashboard, but it gives me a new reminder for the 19th, along with a little note that I'll know to make the call and ask how his wife is doing. Now let's say I wanted to update the profile on what I learned about this person. So I can click my little profile button right here, and I can check, and I've checked he's got his personality type. He's an Urchin, again with a little reminder. What is an Urchin? Someone who's cautious, analytical, smart, level-headed, detail-oriented. If I couldn't remember the other styles, the Dolphins are the extroverted, animated, talkative, lively, fun-loving. The Sharks are confident, assertive, dominant, no-nonsense, goal-oriented people. And the Whales are cooperative, soft-spoken, warm and friendly, loyal, and very helpful. Now, if before I make my call I haven't really mastered the art of adaptability on this screen, I can go down and get all the details on what I want to do when sharing the business opportunity with the Urchins, all the details with Sharks, details from the Whales, and details on what to do with Dolphins. So I can save my profile, and then I can also add a note if there's something specific I wanted to remember about Alan. It tells me when I left my voicemail, it automatically put that in from the drop down. I've left a note before that he's a semi-retired accountant. He only does taxes for friends, and he's looking to augment his retirement funds because he wants to pay for his grandkids' college educations. So that's how easy the system is to use. And again, we can give another example. Let's say you're out and you're networking and you meet someone new. You can drop in their first name, and we'll say it's Bob Stevens. And after talking to this guy and I get his phone number, I put that in. And then from here, I can just very quickly schedule a phone call reminder that pops up immediately on my dashboard. Now, this guy happened to be a Shark. Boy, he was no nonsense, really confident. And again, I'm a Dolphin and he's a Shark. But let's say, for example, I was a Whale and this person was a Shark. Notice how I get different tips when it's time to follow up with this person. So I schedule that particular phone call reminder. Now watch this. I go to my open reminders. And in this case, if I were the Whale, it says you're the Whale, they're the Shark, or the high D on the disc spectrum. It says they have a much faster pace than you and they like logic. Avoid stories and long answers, and this person will buy quickly once they understand the business model. So again, it's teaching the art of adaptability based on your style and the other person's style as it automates all your phone call reminders.